going to get ready to begin class, so wherever you are, go ahead and find a comfortable seated position on your mat. Maybe you're crisscross applesauce. Maybe you're seated on your shins. Go ahead and begin to shake out any uncomfortable energy that's remaining in the body. I'm going to go ahead and begin our playlist. And we're going to enter into some Ujjayi breath. Sealing the lips, we're going to take a deep, intentional inhale in through the nose, right down the midline of the body. So imagine that breath drawing from the top of your head all the way into the belly button. And as you exhale, the energy constricts inward. You let that breath all the way out. In through the nose. Out through the nose or mouth. Making a little noise. Feel the breath move in the body. Allow it to pull you into presence as we ready ourselves for today's flow. The world around you begins to slow down, fuzz out in the peripheral. And it's at this moment that we leave our to-do lists behind, our worries for the past or the future, and we allow the breath to bring us fully into presence. The breath will serve as your vehicle, your anchor for staying in the here and now. Feeling it move through the body, paying attention to the rise, the hold, and the exhale. We keep our focus grounded in this room, in our bodies, in our practice. This is where we experience the benefits of both the physical body, but also the mind, the soul. 30 minutes to sit with only yourself. The gift of giving yourself the attention you so readily give to others. On your next inhale, I invite you to bring your arms into the practice, reaching them out to your sides, and then inhaling them up overhead, drawing the palms together, and then exhaling them down to your heart center as you bow the chin into the chest. Set an intention for today's flow. Whatever word or image conjures up from the depths of your soul, I want you to pay attention to what it is and to ask your yoga practice to emulate, cement, magnify, or even minimize what that thing is. Trust your intuition. As you inhale, lift the hands up as one, tilt the chin up, open the throat. And as you exhale, go ahead and pull your elbows down towards your sides, drawing the shoulder blades together. Splay the fingertips as if light is coming through each and every one, and then inhale, lift them up. Exhale, bring them down to your sides. We're going to roll up over the knees now. Taking the hands to the front of your mat, the knees right beneath your hips. And we're going to find some fluidity through the spine. So practice paying attention to what your body is trying to say to you today by moving through something that just simply feels good. You're not under my instruction in this moment. You're paying attention to what your body is asking you to do, and you're trusting what comes up, even if you feel silly. When you're ready, we're going to move into stillness. Once again, anchoring the hands beneath the shoulders, spread your fingertips wide, your knees root into the mat below the hips, allowing the toes to come down. On your next inhale, you're going to go ahead and reach the right foot back behind you, keeping the hips squared into the mat. So you're not going to open up, you're going to drop that pinky toe so that it faces the mat itself. You should feel the glutes, the back of the legs engage. Squeeze your belly button into your spine. You can stay here, or if you'd like to extend the opposite arm, you can go ahead and reach the left hand out in front of you. Deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale. Connect your elbow to your knee and inhale. 3 more times to the beat of your own breath, nice and slow, keeping that belly button pulled in and engaged. Breathing some life into the spine as you move through. This is the last one. Stay here and hold. Go ahead and set it down. Set the tailbone onto the glutes. Reach the fingertips out in front of you. Inhale, ripple up through the spine, back into all fours. And this time extend your left foot back. Pinky toe squares down, belly button pulls into the spine. Reach your heart out in front of you. You can stay here and simply follow along with the knees, or you can reach that right hand out in front of you. Deep inhale in. Exhale, draw knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. 3 more times. When you reach the last one, hold. Extending out, and then setting it down. Glutes to heels, reach the fingertips out in front of you. Ripple up through the spine, making sure there's nothing out in front of you. You're going to go ahead and walk the hands out in front of you, releasing the chest and the forehead down. Keep a 90-degree angle from the ankles into the knees and up to the tailbone. One long line through the spine. Allow gravity to move your heart a little bit closer to the earth. Press into the hands. Breathe into the shoulders. Slowly, we're going to be going to shift our weight forward, keeping our elbows and our forearms anchored. We're going to drop the pelvis, allowing the legs to melt down into the mat and lifting through the crown of our head. Release the glutes, release the hamstrings, release the belly. The stretch should be right above the low back, so not in the low back itself. A little tension, and if you need to, wiggle out any tension in the glutes. Make sure that those are not firm. Breathe. Slowly begin to descend the chest as you drag the hands beneath the shoulders. Inhale in through the nose, and exhale, press up. Move down, press up. 3 more times to your own. shifting your weight all the way back into child's pose. Inhale, ripple up through the spine, taking the hands beneath the shoulders, flipping the toes into the mat, belly button firms up, lifting the knees and shifting your weight back so that the heart aims towards your upper thighs. Downward facing dog, pedal out the feet. Continue to breathe. Find stillness. Inhale in through the nose. Come up onto the tiptoes, bend the knees, and as you exhale, hop, step, or float to the front of your mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Heel toe the feet about hip width apart, and then grounding the left hand in the center of the feet, we're going to open up that right arm. Exhale, set it down, allow the head, neck, and shoulders to hang loose. Ground the right hand, lift the left arm. Exhale, set it down. Inhale halfway, the heart reaches forward to the front of the mat. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. We're going to take that left leg, keep it planted where it's at, and step the right foot back into a low lunge, taking the hands on the inside of the arch. A little rock back and forth, staying strong through that back leg. And then planting that farthest away hand to open up the arms into a twist. Exhale, hands come back down to the inside of that foot. Stepping back to a plank. Move into downward facing dog. Breathe. Come onto the tiptoes, bend the knees. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the front of your mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Heel toe the feet, hip width apart. Plant the left hand. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, set it down, forward fold. Head, neck, and shoulders hang loose. Right arm plants this time. Inhale, reach the left fingertips up. Open through the spine. Exhale, set it down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, heart reaches forward. Flat back. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the hands as one. Exhale, dive down. This time, stepping the left leg back. Hands come to the inside arch. A little bit of movement. Open it up right here. We're going to plant that left hand, reaching the right arm up. Spinal twist. Exhale, hand comes down. Step that foot back, downward facing dog. As we inhale, we ripple forward through the spine, finding plank. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward. Strong plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding here. And now slowly we're going to allow the shins to come down into the mat. Moving them together, we're going to put our toes down into the mat. And we're going to sit the torso up. Your weight moves into your toes. To increase the intensity, you can lean back so slightly. We're going to stay here for a moment, working into this area that's so often ignored. Working into the tension of our toes. Breathe. If your torso is sunk back, I want you to pull it forward so that the crown of your head is reaching up towards the sky. Inhale, the arms open. And then lift them up overhead. Exhale, go ahead and pull those elbows down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, go ahead and open them up to your sides. Palms facing up. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, pull them down to your heart. Bow your chin to your chest. We're going to gently take the hands back down, swiveling forward so that the legs come out in front of us. Flex the toes here. Hands draw into our sides, shoulders roll up, down, and back. Staff pose. Have your strap available. This is where this one's going to come in now. So you're going to unravel now. And helping us out with our seated fold, we're going to wrap it right around the arch of the feet. You can wrap the straps around your hands, but sitting up nice and tall, you're going to slowly allow the heart to descend towards those big toes, keeping the back uncompromised as we allow gravity and this slight pull to pull our chest down. Breathe. Slowly, 1 centimeter at a time. Begin to rise through the torso nice and slow. Releasing that strap, we're going to use it here in a minute. We're going to pull the legs in, scooching the glutes down, and release the back onto the mat. Extending the left leg out, we're going to pull the right knee in, wrapping the strap around the base of that arch and lifting it towards the sky. Stretch for the back of the legs. Today was about the back of the body. Working through the spine, working through the hamstrings. Breathe into the back of the leg. We're not bouncing or pulling. We're allowing the strap to help increase the impact of that gravity. Continue to maintain that deep belly breathing. Slowly begin to bend through that knee, pulling it into the left armpit. Keep the strap in the opposite hand. Sending your breath now to the outside of that hip. Grabbing that knee with the opposite hand, we're going to guide it across the body as we pull that left hand out to a T, twisting through the spine. Shoulder blades stay grounded. Gently guide that knee back to center. Pull it into the body one last time. And release it all the way down, straight to the mat. Pulling now the right knee in. We're going to wrap the strap around that arch and lift the foot towards the sky. Flex the foot towards the ceiling. As you allow gravity with that little bit of help from the strap to give you a deep stretch to the back of the leg. Keep a little bend through that knee. Send your breath to the tension. Slowly begin to bend that knee, releasing the strap, sending it to the side, and pulling that knee into the same side armpit. What a release to the hips. Then go ahead and grab that knee with the left hand, guiding it over to the left side of your body. Right arm extends, palm facing down. Spinal twist. Take your gaze to the opposite side to that extended arm. Just let gravity move the body into a deeper stretch. Pull that knee back into the center of the body. Hug it in tight. And then release it down to the mat. Take your arms up above your head, your toes together as you stretch in opposite directions. Breathe. Allow gently the body to begin to relax. Taking the arms either into cactus or to rest at either side. Your heels rest at the wide edges of your mats. And you can see it as you ready yourself for final Shavasana. And you'll be home in spring. As you breathe, I can wait till then. Stay in presence by reflecting on what's going on in the body, the sensations that come up, the feelings that fly in. And all this too shall pass. Letting go of the things that do not serve you right now. Loneliness won't last for long. I wasn't there to take his place. I was 10,000 miles away. So when you hear my voice, and when you say my name, may it never give you pain. 'Cause I don't want
but it's time to leave. You're beyond my mind, my destiny. And I won't fight in vain. I love you just the same. Ooh, I couldn't know what's in your mind, but I saw the pictures, you're looking fine. And there was a time when I stood in line for love, for love, for love. But I let you go, oh, I let you go. And he fell apart with his broken heart and this blood, this blood, this blood. Oh, it drains from my skin, it does.
For these last few moments of our meditation, I invite you to take one hand and place it on your heart, on the other hand and place it on your belly. Feel your heartbeat under one hand and your breath move under the other. Thank yourself for showing up today, for the gift of this body, the fact that it can move, the fact that it can bend without breaking. Thank yourself for taking the time to show up today. And it's hard. And so many others don't. And as you draw in these final breaths, I want you to recall that thing that flittered into your head at the beginning of our class. If it was a person or concept or thing or word, something you needed to amplify or minimize. Draw it into the center of your mind, that space between your eyebrows. And allow some messages to come in about why, about what, about when and where and how. Breathe in and listen. Breathe out and let go. Once again, I invite you to lift your hands up, out to the sides and overhead, drawing your big toes together, taking a big stretch in each direction. Bring some life back into your body. Move in a way that feels good for you. And when you're ready, go ahead and roll onto one side using your hand to prop yourself back up into a seated position. Thank you for showing up to class today. I appreciate your presence, but I bet you appreciate your presence even more. I appreciate you all, and I wish you nothing but the best day and rest of your week. Namaste.
You to say it all again. I try to write it down, but I can never find the pen. I give anything to hear you say it one more time. That the universe was made just to be seen by my eye. And I couldn't help but ask you to say it all again. I try to write it down, but I can never find the pen. I give anything to hear you say it one more time. That the universe was made just to be seen by my eyes. The shortness of breath, I'll explain.